Our forefathers left us a wonderful legacy, and I really believe that we have an obligation to pass on that legacy to the next generation so that they can be effective in the mission that we have. It's a changing world. Globalization is here to stay, and so we believe this is a vision to be able to help really enhance New Hope's vision for the future.
I was about 15 or 16 when this building was completed, and I remember it was a big deal, and I can't tell you too much about the campaign in itself, but I can remember coming over here when the building wasn't quite complete yet, and I probably wasn't even supposed to be in it, but walking up to the place where the angels sit during the Christmas tree and looking out and just thinking, oh my gosh, what amazing place to worship. And it was just really overwhelming to know how far New Hope had come from that little white church when I was a baby to be in a facility and have had the congregation grow so much. And again, that goes back to the people and their desire to reach the community and provide a facility for the community where they can come and worship.
The building is just a building. That's not the church. We are the church. But people are drawn because of many things, and the building or the facilities are one of the things that people come to church for.
When someone asks me where I go to church and I say New Hope, and they identify with New Hope, they know where it is, and they often know who the pastor is. You know, hey, that's the guy with the accent on J93. So it's well known.
There's always signs somewhere that said New Hope or how can we pray for you. Everywhere you go, you see something that brings us back to our church, New Hope.
We've got a vision for something very special to take place as soon as we possibly can. This sanctuary, going back in time, was new once, but now, do you know, it's the same carpet that we have here, and it's starting to fray here and there. We've got some glass that needs repairing in the atrium. We've got lots of entranceways into our church. In fact, on a Sunday morning, it seems that people come from tunnels all over the place and through secret doors and everything. Wouldn't it be great to have one main entrance where people come in and we can greet them, and it can be clear when you're driving past and when you come into our campus that this is the place that you went to, and we can direct you from there and welcome you there. Just imagine that you come into our sports entrance down here in this part of the building with a refurbished student area. We go past a refurbished rainbow room and external areas that are suddenly exciting places to be with. We come up the escalators, up Main Street into our revitalized rotunda, into new areas that are built out, new seating areas. We come into a sanctuary that really is something we're all able to relate to as a place of worship, but also something that describes the kind of worship that we are going to do in the future as well for the community that we're trying to reach. Really, the vision at the North Campus is especially a rejuvenation, something that takes us to the next level, something that pushes us forward into the future. At the South Campus, we're already seeing a tremendous momentum as well. With our recent building project for the Student Center and the cafe and new entranceways, really our vision is to do the same thing on the other side of the building, this time especially for the children, for our adult Sunday school classes. Everyone knows at the South Campus we're bursting out of the seams and breaking new records for Sunday school. We need to improve the screens, which are too small and are very fuzzy. We can't see very well. And so I think to most people at the South Campus is a pretty straightforward thing that we need to do. We're just going to add to our footprint and grow from there.
There's 2 or 3 classes taught in the sanctuary, and they're talking over each other. The class that I am, we throw a barricade up, and same sort of thing. The noise we make disturbs them. And, it's time to move on and to get some spaces for everyone. 16 rooms would go a great way to helping us solve the problem.
And just seeing the growth of the church and, opening up our community where it's just not the confines of the walls of the church, but it's truly the community, just bringing the community in here and us being out there.
Exactly.
What makes New Hope so special is that you can go to anybody and you can share anything, and you don't have to worry about maybe an opinion that can hurt your feelings or something. And I guess basically that it's literally feels like a family, and you just have to be yourself. You really don't have to try to be anyone else, and you just really feel free.
Our facilities are used every day in the community, and I think the next step helps us to make more of a difference in the community. It opens doors for us to influence people for Christ. There are a few things you can do with your money. You can spend it on yourself now, or you can invest it for eternity. And I think investing in this campaign is really investing in God's kingdom.
It may just be that in some of our minds, it's hard to imagine all this stuff happening because of all the things that stand in the way. I mean, if you think about it, our faith is all about overcoming those things that stand in the way. But just imagine that this campaign was able to raise between $8 to $10 million. I know that's a big ask. I know that would require tremendous prayer, listening to the Lord, each one of us in obedience, and giving that's not just above and beyond, but really sacrificial. But just imagine we gave $8 to $10 million over the next 3 years. Do you know what that would do? That would build everything that we've described to you. More than that, it would eliminate all the church debt, and it's a great story of how our debt has come down and how our payments have come down tremendously in recent years. But it would eliminate all that debt. We always give to missions a great proportion. When we do building campaigns, we'll be able to fulfill those commitments as well, and also to have a sense of surplus and even a vision for the next phase as well. So I want you to imagine, I'm going to dare to challenge you even to pray about this, please, to seek the Lord, and as families, as individuals, just to know that God will lead us and that He will guide us and He will provide for us. And through this process, we will be stronger. In fact, He's already knitting us together. We're excited, and we have great faith that we are going to do whatever it takes to fulfill the vision.
We are New Hope.
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 We are New Hope.